Well, we're back for Christmas, from Christmas. We went down to Newcastle, see the parents, and got back here yesterday. And today we started mowing. As you can see, we've mowed around a bit. Sue's down the mower there mucking around. I just finished off another one of these trusses, and I've got two to go, the two outside ones. Now, the next job that we have a little bit of a cyclone coming down the coast, and we're undecided whether to put the flooring down and start getting it sorted out. We come to the conclusion that we might unpack the flooring and start putting the flooring down, because we can get about 3 big tarps to put over the whole building if necessary, if we get too much rain. Plus we're going to boncrete the edges. So the big thing now is to unwrap this and see what the diggings we've got under here. This is the yellow tongue flooring that we've had sitting here for the last 3 months or so. Now that's why they call it yellow tongue. The yellow tongue got a little yellow tongue here that sits into a groove on the next piece. There's the groove, goes into there. Well, we opened the pile up and we brought our first row of sheets across, which is this row here. Now I've already laid out a bit. So what I've done here is the yellow tongue, which is this stuff here. I've had the yellow tongue, I put it to the back of the building, so we'll cut this off eventually, and that'll seal up the groove that the yellow tongue goes in. Plus the thing is, when we push this yellow tongue into the other one, we can put a clamp across here and drag it in, or give it a thump with the back of here, but you won't be able to thump on that plastic because you'll buckle it. So that's probably the way it's supposed to go in. I've marked our beam centers. Beam centers here on a pencil. The screws are supposed to be put in at 150 apart on the joins, and on the purlins, on the joists, 300 apart. So I'll continue on and work this in, squaring them up and getting them in. Then we'll run a string line. We might run a string line then from the other end down here, make sure that's dead straight all the way through. Might even try some diagonals when we get the points, the corners, when we get the corners across to the other corner, and we might do a diagonal from that corner across to that corner, just to make sure that we're dead square. Got a little bit of light, the sun's going down now on the old hill. We've been mowing most of the afternoon and what have you, but I've tried to work just out here in the afternoon, late in the afternoon, because it's a lot cooler. It's been a pretty hot day. There's a wind blowing, but it's a very hot breeze. They've got 44 degrees down south, and it's coming up here. But anyway, that's the first of the flooring. Great stuff.
Here's Les using his quick drive screwdriver to put the screws into the floor. Saves him bending down onto his knees. He's changing bullets. Ready for the next. Here's a go. He's ready to rock and roll. Just lost his shoe. That's good. He's doing it. Like grease lightning. Have the floor down in no time. The part that he started on, the floor, is the back wall where the kitchen, toilet, bathroom and Les's office is. So he's run out of bullets once again. He's got to reload his machine. He's a whiz. Look at that. Saves his back.
That's the Simpson Strong Quick Drive 300S Pro.
He's got the gear.
You got the gear. That saves getting down on your knees and killing yourself. Ta-da! We've come a long way since yesterday. We've got most of this down. We're up to halfway. Yeah, you got to thump it up now. Just here, Dale. You're gonna knock this one. Well, that'll do it. Perfect. Right, the floor's done, all except one sheet here that's missing. They said 38 sheets, they need 39. So we're going off to town now to Bunnings to get another sheet of yellow tongue. What better way to celebrate the laying of the floor than to crack open a Mango Tropical by Bundaberg rum. Absolutely beautiful. It's been on freezer for about 3 hours. This is the finished job. Sue's just putting a bit of sealant on the exposed timber areas. That's our floor. I'll take you upstairs and show you around. There's Sue just washing down the sawdust. Right, this is the view from the floor. And that's the floor. It's 15 metres along there and 8 metres from that corner to the veranda. We screwed them all down. You see the joints, some of the joints there. The sheets are all alternate. We had to cut these small 600 pieces to make that happen, and a 1200 piece at the other end. 18. Sorry, it was 1800 piece at the other end. We used 39 sheets of yellow tongue. Some of them, as you can see, some of them got a little bit of red on them there because they didn't have enough sheets of yellow tongue, so they give us some termite ones. The difference is it's got a termite barrier in it. We don't need it because we're on this steel, what's the name? The discoloured one in the middle here was the top of the bundle, and oh well, it's just discoloured, doesn't matter, won't make any difference. And we're back at the back corner now, looking. I'll get right back on this back corner. I'm right on the back corner now, and we're looking right across the floor. That's a big milestone for us, the floor. Get that down. We're going to cover this with some tarps till we get the rest of it up, because we've got rain coming in the next few days. So then we can start erecting the steel work. Bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe.